Hi guys, so doing a video on when the next buying opportunity, the next really good buying opportunity in crypto could be. And there's at least 4 factors that weigh into this projection, and that is, I think we're looking at the 3rd or 4th week of July for a stock market correction that will precipitate and will accompany a crypto correction and a dip in the market and a good buying opportunity. So what we have is an overheated stock market where everything is too expensive. Everything is overpriced in the stock market, and I think everyone knows that a correction is just imminent. It's not going to be a year. It's not going to be 6 months. It's going to be soon. So what could trip off that correction, right? So the market's overheated and the Wall Street crowd's going into a vacation mode. 2nd, 3rd week of July. They're going to pull back positions to some extent, and that isn't going to be enough to cause a major correction. What we're then going to have on top of that, those 2 factors, right? So 1, overheated market. 2, going into the summer vacations where people may want to pull back a little bit, relax, take it easy. Then we have a continuing cycle of these attacks. These cyber attacks are profitable, they're effective against critical infrastructure, they're effective against banks and universities and companies of all kinds. 98% of all these cyber hacks for the last 10 years are unreported because it's bad for business, for one thing. No bank is going to report that they're an unsafe bank because they're being robbed, right? Universities don't generally make it public that their mainframe computer systems are being hacked into every single. The best universities with the most valuable, let's just say the universities with the most valuable research are hacked into every single day. So UCal, Berkeley, Stanford, Caltech, Harvard, MIT, Yale, Columbia, University of Chicago. These big research universities with tons of money and tons of research. The Chinese have been hacking into those systems forever, and so have the Russians. And we really don't know who else. They're mercenaries that live in Micronesia. Maybe they live on a yacht. They can move from one island to the next. They tap into some high-speed internet or some internet, and they may be just employed by Russia to hack our Defense Department or to hack, our major tech companies, steal intellectual property, and then sell it to China. It's a business, right? And it's been happening for more than 10 years. So I'm predicting there's going to be a shake-up with these cyber attacks are shaking the companies up. They're running for insurance for cyber hacking, and AIG carries some insurance products for that, and I think there's another company called AXE or something like that, AX something. I don't know if Chubb offers that insurance or not. That might be another major player. And the companies are running for help, for insurance coverage against these attacks. And then we have China, right? And this is a big one. China initially had the power outages in Western China that really precipitated the reduction in the Bitcoin hash rate. That was the direct cause of that crypto crash that started with Bitcoin hash rate and affected Bitcoin's price, and it just cascaded through the entire cryptocurrency market. Unfortunately, these altcoins, all the alternative cryptos, are still closely linked. In perception, they're closely linked to Bitcoin, and that's enough. They don't have to be in any way linked to Bitcoin. They're just perceived to be linked to Bitcoin, and it's affecting the value of all these alternative currencies. In the future, these currencies will mature, and there'll be less of an effect if Bitcoin is affected or taxed or regulated. I mean, Bitcoin is going to be, tracked. It's going to be regulated. It's going to be taxed. It is an asset. So Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency so far that is technically an asset, and our government or Congress will probably look to try to say that Ethereum is also, a taxable asset. And certainly they're going to want to track it and regulate it, and that's problematic. So the cyber attacks are going to precipitate talk by Congress and by the media to regulate cryptocurrency. That's bad for business, and it's going to cause a dip in the crypto market if you would tie it to a major correction in the stock market at the same time. It just creates a lot of fear and uncertainty and doubt among people all around the world, and damages the value of the alternative cryptocurrencies. And then you have all the mining operations in China that are being shut down completely, and the miners are being forced to sell off their gear, at just bargain basement prices, and they just have to get the hell out of the country. And that's just going to cause a huge dip. Hey, how are you? So that's gonna precipitate a huge dip in the crypto market, and those at least 4 factors there, and I expect that to happen 3rd, 4th week of July. So get ready, get your portfolio put together, know what you want to buy. This is turning out to be a really long video, but figure out what you want to buy. So right now, the major cryptocurrencies that are not, the penny currencies on Uniswap, the major ones that I'll say I have my eyes on are, of course, Ethereum, Cardano, CardStarter with Polkadot, the two together, Polygon Matic with Ethereum, by the way. So you want Polygon Matic to really work with and assist Ethereum. You want CardStarter as a launchpad for Polkadot. Ethereum is still super dominant, but the more interesting ones, I'd say Cardano, long-term, smart contracts in the fall. It's just going to go wild. Make sure you buy the Cardano while it's still cheap. Then synthetics is just incredible with its derivatives and synthetic fiat currencies, commodities, and cryptocurrency capabilities. So SNX Synthetics Compound with the capability to get interest on your holdings. Internet Computer is very underrated. Internet Computer was priced at, Internet Computer was priced at $700 before the last crash. It was $400 for a while. It was $700 very briefly. It's now trading at $40 per coin for Internet Computer. So essentially, Internet Computer is, developers creating a separate internet in blockchain, which is just a super massive project. And I think you'd just be crazy to not not do your research into Internet Computer and strongly consider taking a position in that. So we've got synthetics, we've got compound, we've got Internet Computer, we've got Chainlink. I mean, of all the oracles Chainlink is the dominant oracle. I would say buy Band Protocol along with Chainlink. Then you have Solana, which is probably the fastest Ethereum competitor out there in terms of transactions per second. A lot of money behind it. A lot of people very interested in that project and that protocol. I would say you've got to grab VeChain while it's still affordable. Last time I checked it, it was 0.0779, let's say 8 cents for VeChain, and it's just, you know, being utilized more and more by companies like Deluge. They're substituting Ethereum they're substituting VET for Ethereum, and Ethereum just has more use cases, and it's going to blow up. You have to have VeChain, okay? Then the graph, super useful. Just consider a graph to be a lot more complex than Google on the blockchain, but if you can think of Google on the blockchain, it's important. But it does more than just that. It does more than just aggregate data. And then you have aave, which has just gone crazy, the price of aave. I wish I had gotten into that when it was, you know, 50 cents. And like I said, Polygon Matic. If you have XRP, good for you. As soon as XRP is available, I want to be able to jump all over it. I think it's going to be another really super dominant alternative cryptocurrency. In the meantime, buy some Stellar, some XLM, next best thing. Then, you know, get a separate portfolio for the small cryptos on Uniswap, like aave. Aave is something everyone should look into. Aave, research it, get onto Uniswap, buy some aave if you can afford to get into it. Get Card Starter, that launchpad for Polkadot. Get Polka Starter, right? And I'll do a separate video on these smaller, less expensive penny cryptos that you find on Uniswap and BitSwap. Okay? Make a comment down below what you think about this, about these issues, especially when we're going to have a market correction, a stock market correction, and the crypto hacking, and the power outages in China, and the reduced hash rates, and China kicking all the miners out, and they have to migrate to Europe and the block. I'm glad that this is happening. I'm glad that a lot of the mining is going to go to, you know, Eastern Bloc countries. They need something like this. I'm glad to get that out of China, but just be aware that it's going to cause a dip in the market, and that is a good thing for a buying opportunity, right? So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Just remember, these are all for educational purposes only. I have to do the disclaimer like everybody else. And, you know, do your due diligence on every single thing. These are just my thoughts and the things that I like in the crypto space and my projection. So see you in the next video. See you.